This video is going to help you if you are working with equations on the calculator and you are given a y value and asked to find what the x value would be that corresponds to that. So we're going to start with putting the first one that we have here on our worksheet, 2x plus 3. And in the y2, we're going to put the y value that we're given because we're saying when y is that, where's that going to where are they going to be the same thing? So if I do zoom 6, put it in a normal window, and this is the point I'm looking for. My equation, the slanted line, where does it intersect that one? So if we do second calc 5, all we have to do is hit enter 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And if you happen to be doing this and you're hitting enter and it just keeps hanging, it means you probably forgot to put the extra y value in there and it doesn't have anything to intersect. All right, so our answer would be x is 0. Let's try the next one. So on this one, we have 8 minus x when we reorganize it. 8 minus x, and we are looking for when y is 6. And we hit graph. And we're looking for this point. So second calc 5, enter, enter, enter. All right. And so our answer is x equals 2. So now we will try, let's go back and let's do, I think you could do these two. It's the same thing. Let's try one of the parabolas. Let's go there and clear and clear. And okay, so it looks like we could try this one. So let's do x squared plus 2x plus 4. And we'll have a y equals 5. Well, what in the world did I put up there? And that's going to be a delete. Delete. And now we'll put x squared. Whoops. We're just going to clear. Hit delete. Back. And delete that. And then I'll insert just to make sure I get it right. Okay. And graph. And the y that we're supposed to be doing is y equals 5. We have that. All right. So we'll go back here. We'll do second calc 5 and enter, enter, enter. And we get the 0.41. Then we've got to do it again to get this one. Second calc 5. But before we hit enter, we're going to move over that direction and then hit enter 3 times. And we get the negative 4.1. So we have that one. So that's what you do. You just have to repeat the process. All right. So I think you could do this other quadratic. It's exactly the same. Let's look at the cubic and let's put that because we're going to have 3 answers there. So we've got x to the 3rd and down, and we have plus 4x squared minus 5x and plus 2. All right, and we are evaluating still a y equals 5. So I'm going to hit graph. And you can see that we have 3 places. So let's do second calc 5 and enter, enter, enter. We get the negative 0.45. That's that one. let's go get this one. Second calc 5, move, enter, enter, enter. And there we go. We've got the 1.35 rounded. Now I've got to go all the way back over here. So second calc 5, and this way, all the way, and it's got to go up. You see the numbers, they're going up, and then they'll start coming back down. And there it is. So we'll hit enter 3 times, and we get the negative 4.90. So same idea no matter what kind of equation that you have. But let's do look at number 8. Let's clear that out, and we have a negative 2. We got to go get the absolute value, math, number, absolute value, 5x minus 4. Cross over the bar, and we have plus 19. And we have a y equals 20. So let's graph. So we don't see the y equals 20 because he's up here. So we need to change our window. So we'll go to y max. Let's make that 25. That'll give us room. We hit graph. And what do we notice? At y equals 20, we will never reach that. We are not going to hit that. So your answer would be none. So I do think you could do the 4th degree. It would look like a parabola, and you'd have 2 places. Now this one is interesting because y equals 12. Let's just look at that. Y equals 12, and we don't need, we can put the y equals 5. You don't really even have to do that. We'll talk about why. But if we graphed it, there's our y equals 12, there's our y equals 5. Are those ever going to intersect? No. So if you have a different y value here than here, and they're both numbers without x's, they're never going to touch. So that would be a none as well. So just to recap, when you're given x and you're trying to find y, you use the table. If you're given y, find x, you need to put the y value in another y slot. So in other words, put it in y2 and then do second calc intersect. So I think that should help you get those.